for Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Barlow in at the power forward. And for New Orleans, Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Herb Jones. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
Now here's Maxey. Cashes in the 12-footer.
And capable of sticking it from the mid-range, I like seeing Maxey go to work from this area.
Pass to Williamson. And they double up Williamson. Here's Queen from downtown. Offensive board. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Well, Zion is such a problem for any defense. You can't help but use a foul to try and slow him down.
New Orleans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. It has been special watching Zion since he came into the league, hadn't it, Stan?
Look, B.A., I'll tell you this. Zion is unique in the way he plays the game. Not many guys are even capable of doing the things he does. Players like him don't come around often.
And he's good on the second. And the new front office for New Orleans aiming to set a high standard, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., amidst some adversity with help, the Pelicans have to focus what's in their hands to control and leave no stone unturned in chasing greatness.
Now here's Oubre. He just could not put it together in that loss to New York. Clock at 4. There's the 3. The Pelicans pull it in. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. After New Orleans, three-pointer on the other end. Maxey passes to Barlow. Over to the wing. The 3 from Edgecombe. Hits a three-pointer.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Jones. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Zion Williamson. Shooting 1.
And you look at Zion. His combination of size, speed, and strength can be extremely difficult for a defense to have to deal with.
Now here's Oubre, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Here's Barlow. From outside, off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Williamson inside. Maxey covering. Williamson passes to Queen. Williamson against Maxey. Outside Jones. Off target from three-point range. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Now here's Maxey. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Pass to Edgecombe. There's the triple. And it's Queen with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
May passes to Williamson. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in. Williamson's got 6.
Yeah, the idea of a guy the size of Zion pulling off a move like that is frightening.
Back to Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Edgecombe. This one for 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Day outside. Here's Williamson. Maxey covering. Jones from outside. Joel Embiid with the board. 76ers trail by 4. Outside Maxey. Right side Oubre. To end the drought. And he lays it up and in. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
Here's Edgecombe. 14 points for him last game against New York. To the inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Edgecombe's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Maxey against Williamson. Right wing. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
The game now all tied up.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Pass to Queen. Now Williamson. Give him 8. Sinks that one from the post. Williamson's got 10.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. 5th best, the Pelicans.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Maxey. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Sometimes the D likes to get physical with Maxey, but he has no back down in him.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. To the paint. Fires for 3. And Trey Murphy gets a 3.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 5. Pass to Embiid. The 3. Edgecombe, no good. The Pelicans lead by 3. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, he's got the hot hand, and he's scoring with confidence right now.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy that really helps pull this team together.
Now here's Embiid, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. And there it is for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
May passes to Williamson. Williamson is doubled. They set the pick. Jones from outside. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Edgecombe. 5 points in the game. Here's Barlow. Jones grabs the board.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
May outside to the middle. From 7 feet. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
I just love the ball movement.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes here for the 76ers. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid, and it's Grimes in for Barlow. So it's Philadelphia now. 9-point game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. That free throw, no good. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Poole comes in for Bay, and it's Fears in for Jones. Good on the second one.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Now here's Poole. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Oubre finds Maxey. Back to Oubre. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Oubre's got 5 points.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Here's Williamson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And you have to admit, their work in the paint has been exceptional.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
One shot.
Line for 1. Zion Williamson.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
Here's Edgecombe. 5 points in the game. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Pelicans lead by 6. Here's Fears. He's coming off a 13-point game against Miami.
And he may have posed even more problems with his passing. They had to worry about him as a scorer and a distributor. An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 7. Drummond with the screen. Down low. And the jam by Drummond.
Well, that's about as high percentage of look as Drummond's going to get. Nice job inside.
Pass to Queen. Here's Williamson. It's deflected.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Edwards. The 3 from Edgecombe. Nails it from 3. Now just a 4-point New Orleans lead.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Spears. No points so far. Six to shoot. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Williamson. There's a screen. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Here's Edgecombe. Picked by Oubre. Pass to Edwards. Now Grimes from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Here's Poole. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist in this one. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 10. Left side Grimes. From behind the arc. No good. Here's Queen. Poole looking it over. Buries it from 3. And now it's a 6-point New Orleans lead. Zion Williamson has been on display for the Pelicans. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Back to the game after this break. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, they've really been racking up 3-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
We've got Kevon Looney, Fears out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Yves Missi. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. McGowan's, he's checked in for New Orleans. '76ers trail by 6. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Here's Fears, after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Pass to Looney. Poole outside for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Poole. He takes it in. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Lowry, the pass to Edwards. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Fears. Here's McGowan's. Here's Poole. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Left side Grimes. Now Embiid. Guarded by Poole. And here's Lowry from the arc. Misi grabs the board. The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to McGowan's. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's the teardrop. Poole work in the interior.
Yeah, nice shot. Poole understands the value of the floater, especially for a guard.
Outside Edwards. Now Grimes. 4-3. This is another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Misi's shot is good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
76ers trail by 6. Lowry surveys the D. They set the pick. Outside Grimes. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Poole outside. Grimes with a defensive effort.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson is checked in for Looney. Sadiq Bey comes in for Misi. And it's Jones in for McGowan's. Here's Fears. Still no points. Pass to Bey. Here's Fears. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Well, right there, Jones showing he can be a 3-level scorer.
Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Poole. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the 76ers, holding down the 6th spot right now, in the middle of this conference.
Well, right now for the 76ers, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Queen, he's checked in for Poole. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
KBA, Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all of that stuff, but it'll still work. Back to you.
Trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie. This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Barlow's checked in for Grimes. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Here's Spears. No made baskets yet. Jones from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Maxey with it. 32 points for him last game against New York.
Yeah, he did a great job attacking the defense and getting to the line. That kind of aggression goes a long way.
Second personal foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Shooting 1.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. To the left side wing. Here's Williamson. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
An incredible night for Zion. Exactly what we expected, and maybe even a little more.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 10. Screen by Embiid. The 3. Edgecombe, no good.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
They outside. Pass to Jones. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 7-point New Orleans lead.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor, that's where you go with the ball.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. Philadelphia, 4th.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 7. Outside Oubre. The 3 is up. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
The Pelicans have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Jones feels it out. Williamson against Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Williamson inside. Maxey covering.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Here's Barlow. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. The 3 from Edgecombe. And Bay pulls it down.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
Second team foul. At the line for 1. Queen. 1 shot.
76ers trail by 7. Maxey passes to Drummond. Back to Maxey. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Queens got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williamson. Bay outside. Here's Queen. Outside for Bay. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Bay knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
Drummond passes to Maxey. Here's Barlow. He's scoreless. The 3 from Edgecombe. They get it back. The kick out to Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter, 3rd of the game so far.
Williamson looking around. Bay outside. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Oubre. Here's Barlow. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Williamson against Maxey. Back to Oubre. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. The 3 from Edgecombe. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
3rd team foul. At the line for 2. Queen.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Bonus checked in for Philadelphia. And the second free throw is good. 76ers trail by 10. Pass to Barlow. Back to Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Jones. To the left wing. Williamson for 3. Barlow grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The 76ers shooting just around 39% in the second quarter. Ball stolen. Got a piece of it. And here they come. Here's Edgecombe. 10 points for him. Outside Maxey. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Here's Williamson. Zion not fazed by the contact.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
76ers trail by 9. And here is Maxey. 11 points in the game. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Such a flashy player. The ball control Maxey has is really impressive.
Pass to Jones. 46 seconds left in the half. They outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Queen. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami. He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here.
At the line for your Pelicans, Queen, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 76ers trail by 9. Maxey passes to Barlow. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Oubre. And again, it's Philadelphia.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
And he lobs it up top. Here's Barlow. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Now just a 5-point New Orleans lead. And they here in what's been a good one. The Pelicans on top, leading by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Get ready for your pocket line. It's tonight's arena entertainment.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
When you have 2 players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It has been a clinic out there by Zion Williamson.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The Pelicans lead by 5. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the 4-man spot. Pass to Queen. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Queen's got 9 points.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Up top, Embiid.
Queen, personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Shot clock at 5. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area.
Pass to Queen. Now here's Williamson. the second half of play. We're just over a minute in. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Jones in the post. He's against Oubre. And there's the screen. Hey, from long range. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Maxey. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And here's Embiid. Over Jones. Embiid can't hit. The Pelicans lead by 6. Queen, pass to Williamson. Bay outside. Here's Queen. Kicks it out to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with a 3. And for Philadelphia, their shooting is around 55% so far. Embiid passes to Oubre. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Williamson. Here's Bay. Takes the 3. Buries it from 3. Bay's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Maxey against Williamson. And that one's good. Maxey's got 15 points.
Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
Here's Williamson. Pass to Jones. Here's Queen. Embiid covers. Maxey against Williamson. Over Maxey. Williamson misses. 76ers trail by 7. Here's Oubre. Again, Philadelphia.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Sixers are trying to pull it all together. Joel Embiid said, "We still can compete for a championship, but this is going to take time. We have a lot of talent, but we still have to go out and actually do it. It's just hard. We've got a pretty good chance to accomplish something." Brian?
It's all about health. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Now here's Williamson. He's got 19. Pass to Bay. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Barlow. Back to Oubre. Launches a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Jones up top. 10 points for him from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. The 3 ball. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Williamson passes to Queen. Bay inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Bay's got 5 points in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Maxey. And he drives in. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Williamson outside. Outside Jones. Back to Williamson. Outside Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. The Sixers trailing. Outside Maxey. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
Williamson against Maxey. Three-pointer. Joel Embiid with the board. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Edgecombe. 10 points for him. And here's Maxey outside. Hits the trifecta. Now it's a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, anytime Maxey gets off a three, that's a good look for this squad.
And the Pelicans call time here. Fears he's checked in for Williamson. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at New Orleans, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle. Right now, a close game in New Orleans. Here's Fears. Maxey covering. Bay from long range. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Back to Maxey. Embiid inside. Yes! Embiid from in close.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Queen. Inside. The 6-footer. And it's finished by Bay. Bay's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Edgecombe. 10 points for him. Now here's Maxey. Shoots over Fears. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 27.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Fears. Maxey covering. To the inside. Here's Bay. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And we see Bay's game evolving over time, including being more aggressive inside.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Here's Maxey. Now Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia.
That's great execution. They take advantage of a high percentage look.
The Pelicans trail. Here's Fears. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Bay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
New Orleans making some changes. Looney's checked in for Queen. Nisi comes in for Bay. And it's Poole in for Jones. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Drummond. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that's a big body to mess with. Drummond's a handful.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Well, he's one of the best rebounders we've ever seen. Drummond controls the defensive glass, and at the other end, he creates second chance opportunities.
Walker, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And he can't hit the second.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New Orleans.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
'76ers trail by 3. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Here's Spears. Still no points. He drops it from range. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Lowry.
2 minutes remaining.
It's Grimes on the wing, guarded by Poole to the middle. It's stolen by Looney. Fires the 3. Here's Messi. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
Watford up top. Back to Lowry. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
This has to energize Lowry, a true competitor who embraces the challenge of scoring on tough coverage.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
1 shot. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Lowry.
Drafted all the way back in 2006, Kyle Lowry is still a quality point guard in this league. That's really impressive.
Here's Spears, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
To the paint, and stolen by Williamson. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Floats one up, and he takes it up and lays it in.
That's a good find from Zion, showing off his vision there.
Now here's Grimes, guarded by Poole. Lowry outside, wing shot on the way. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Messi's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to McGowan's. Now here's Williamson. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Drummond passes to Lowry. Back to Drummond. Williamson against Lowry. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Takes a three. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 5 rebounds tonight. Poole from long range. He can't get that one to fall. The third quarter comes to a close. It's New Orleans. They're up by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Eve Misi out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Fears. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's McGowan's in at the 3 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. Edwards for 3. And Fears pulls it down. New Orleans leading by 5. The kick out to Poole. Jacks up a 3. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
And Poole is no stranger to the corner 3, as he showed on that play.
Lowry outside. Outside Grimes. Embiid a screen on Poole. Grimes shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Embiid with it. He's against Misi. Embiid can't hit.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
Now here's Poole. Here's Williamson. Unable to get that one. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Pass to Lowry. And here's Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And that one's good. McGowan.
Yeah, the playmaking of Zion is a bit underrated. He created that 3 with the kickout pass.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Embiid, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Eve Misi.
Yeah, when it comes to drawing fouls, Embiid is one of the best to ever do it.
Embiid taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Queen, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Baldwin's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Lowry. And Embiid drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Queen. Poole outside. And Poole fighting through contact.
Tremendous strength by Poole right there. Just pushing past the contact.
Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
The Pelicans call timeout. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for Edwards. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. He said, quote, "This one isn't over. Those guys will come roaring back. We have to be ready. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell, just move on to the next play." Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Fears. 4-3. And Grimes pulls it down. 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Maxey. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Drops in the layup for 2. Maxey's got 29 points.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
It's Poole on the wing. Pulls it. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
And this is Poole at his very best, scoring at an unrelenting pace.
Pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Now Grimes from the arc. Launches it from deep. Edgecombe, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now here's Williamson. There's a screen. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Meet him at the rim, Joel. Just a fantastic block there from Embiid.
Maxey finds Oubre. Here's Edgecombe. Maxey on the wing. Shoots over Fears. And it's Queen with a rebound. New Orleans leading by 8. Pass to Poole. Williamson inside. Embiid covers. Williamson inside. Embiid's there. Williamson left side. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Yeah, imposing his will. Embiid sending a message with that rejection.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Barlow's checked in. Now Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Williamson. Maxey with it to the wing, right side. Pass to Edgecombe. Looking to get back on track. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Bay, right side. Clock at 6. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And such a gritty player. I like how Bay pays the D, no mind on the way up.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Oubre passes to Maxey. Over Williamson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Outside Jones. Pass to Bay. Fader on the way. Rebound by Philadelphia. Barlow's got 5 rebounds in the game. Oubre against Jones. Now Maxey. There's a screen. Count that one. Maxey's got 18 points in just the second half.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Williamson passes to Bay. There's the three. They get it again. Outside Jones. Bay with a screen. Here's the three. Barlow grabs a miss. Barlow's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Maxey's got 34.
Another triple for him. 3 in the second half, 4 total. Keep shooting it.
Now Bay. From behind the arc. The rebound by Embiid. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Outside Maxey. Out to Oubre. The three. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Maxey against Williamson. Pass to Queen. Outside Jones. Puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Now Oubre. Outside Maxey. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Maxey's got 37.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Williamson against Maxey. Williamson, right side. Jones! Oh, the long ball, no good! 76ers trail by 5. Outside Maxey. Here's Edgecombe. Outside Oubre. Let's loose for three. Ooh, the shot misses.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Jones. Here's Queen. Embiid covers. Fires the three. And he nails it.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Maxey on the wing, covered by Williamson. Embiid. It's Embiid going to work inside.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Now Bay. For three. Embiid there for the rebound. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. 6-point game. 1:27 left in the fourth. Maxey fires. Money from three.
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
Williamson outside. Now it's Jones. Here's the pick. From deep. Oh, it's off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player?
Oh, Zion lowers the boom.
He's just staying poised down the stretch. That's a big make for Williamson.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Maxey lives for these moments. Loves coming through in the clutch.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Maxey against Williamson. It's in!
Well, these are the moments Zion lives for. He loves to perform when the lights are brightest.
Defensive foul. Dominant Marlowe. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Zion Williamson. One shot.
That's good from Williamson.
That and one is huge, making this now a two-possession game.
Now Philadelphia with it, trailing by 4. Now Embiid. 17 seconds left in the final quarter. Buries it!
These are the moments Embiid loves. Enjoys being the player for this team to take and make clutch shots. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Line for 2, Zion Williamson.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Timeout called, the 76ers. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Beyond the arc. Buries it from outside.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second, and that'll put him up 2. And here is Maxey to take the lead. Can't hit it.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's the Pelicans who come out on top here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Zion Williamson.